I'm doing oral reading. Hi, I'm Kylie Gould from Jonesboro ISD. I'm reading the chapter finally from The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate. Julia and George take the pictures to the ring where there's rooms to see them all. An hour passes as they try to assemble my puzzle. Ruby's awake now, and she and Bob and I watch. Ivan, Ruby says, "Is that a picture of me?" "Yes," I say proudly. "Where am I supposed to be?" "That's a zoo, Ruby. See the walls and the grass and the people looking at you?" Ruby squints. "Who are all those other elephants?" "You haven't met them," I say, "yet." "It's a very nice zoo," Ruby says with a approving nod. Bob nudges me with his cold nose. It is indeed. In the ring, Julia pumps her fist in the air. "Yes," she cries, "I told you, Dad, there is a Home, home." George gazes at the letters. He spins around to look at me. Maybe it's just a convice. Jules, a once in a trillion kind of thing, like that old saying about the chimp and the typewriter. Give him long enough and he'll write a novel. I make a grumbling noise as if a chimp could write a letter, let alone a book. Then how do you explain the rest of it? Julia demands. The picture of Ruby in the zoo. How'd you know it's a zoo? George asked. See the circle on the gate? There's a red giraffe in it. George squints and tilts his head. Are you sure that's a giraffe? I was thinking more along the lines of a deformed cat. It's the logo for the zoo, Dad. It's all their signs explain that. George gives her a helpless smile. I can't begin to. I'm just saying there's has to be a logical explanation. Look how big this is. Julia puts the last piece of Ruby's right ear into place. It's huge. It is definitely large. George agrees. Julia watches me. She chews on her thumbnail. I see the question in her eyes. She turns back to the paintings and stares at them, truly looking. A slow smile down on Julie's face. Dad, she says, I have an idea. A big idea? Julie races around the edge of my painting, her arms spread wide, billboard big. I'm not following you. I think this is meant to be on a billboard. That's what Ivan wants. George crosses his arms over his chest. What Ivan wants, he repeats slowly. And you know this because you have been chatting. Because I'm an artist and he's an artist. George says. Julia claps her hands together. Come on, Dad. I'm begging you. George shakes his head. No, I'm not doing that. No. Billboard, no way.